So often I see people publishing children's books with no one mentioned on the cover as the illustrator. I'm seeing this a lot with AI books, and I don't even want to get into that. But if you had a professional illustrator working on your book and you don't mention them on the cover, it kind of signifies that you might have used AI, or it might seem like you were the illustrator. And if that's not true, that's not right either. You need to give proper credit to your illustrator on the cover. Mention them, and don't make it so tiny that you can't even read it. Put them next to your own name, because again, your children's book, your picture book is not what it is just by your own writing, your own story. It took the artwork to elevate it to the level that it is when it's printed and when it's published. So please put your illustrator's name on the cover. Now, inside the cover, past your title page, which by the way should kind of reflect the front cover with the illustrator's name, you have the copyright page next. And this is where you can really give credit to all of your professionals. You should mention your illustrator. And if they hold the copyrights to the artwork, you should mention that as well. Now, if you hire them as work for hire and you hold the copyrights to the artwork, you still need to mention your illustrator. They don't have the copyright, you do, but you can still say that it was illustrated by so-and-so. It was illustrated by Melissa Fisher in my example, or it was illustrated by Lee Dixon, who has done the last 2 children's books I've worked on myself. So you can mention the illustrator. You can also mention your designer or your formatter. The book design is by so-and-so. The book design is by Travis Peterson or whoever your designer is. You should also mention who your editor is. If you have more than one editor, list them. You might have a developmental editor. You might have a line-by-line editor. Mention any professional editor that you hire to work on your book on your copyright page. And finally, your printer. I don't want to leave that out. If you printed your book offset, meaning that you printed like 1,000 plus books at a time, maybe even multiple thousands of books at a time, and you are pleased with the work that they do, you should mention them on the copyright page.